In the beginning, there was no gold, no banks, no ledgers, just the silent rhythm of exchange. One fish for 2 baskets of grain, one promise for a future favor. But as the world grew louder, so did our needs, from mud brick temples to the glowing pulse of blockchain. The story of money is not just about coins or credit. It's about trust, power, and the invisible threads that hold civilization together. This is the untold epic of how we learn to value.
Long ago, humans didn't use money. People lived in small groups, hunted animals, gathered food, and traded directly, like meat for tools. There was no need for coins or banks, just memory and trust. When humans began farming, they had more food than they needed. This extra food, called surplus, allowed them to trade regularly. But now they needed a way to keep track of trades. Barter became too hard. The idea of value started to grow. In Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, the first writing systems were used to record who owed what. Temples acted like banks. People didn't trade coins. They recorded promises using clay tablets. Debt became part of everyday life. The first coins were made in Lydia, Turkey. They were stamped with symbols of power and used across long distances. Coins made trade easier because people didn't need to know or trust each other personally anymore. The Roman Empire used money to build roads, pay soldiers, and collect taxes. Later, religion played a role. Churches banned interest for a time, and financial systems began to include moral rules. In medieval Italy, merchants created the first real banks. Families like the Medici became powerful by lending money and keeping ledgers. They funded art, war, and discovery. Paper records became more powerful than gold. With more credit came risk. People borrowed too much. Some got rich quickly, while others lost everything. The world saw its first financial bubbles and crashes. These events taught us that trust in money can break down fast. Today, most money isn't even physical. It's digital, stored in banks, apps, and online. You swipe, tap, or click. Bitcoin and crypto challenge the old systems. But the same idea remains. Belief gives money value. Money is just a story we all agree to believe. It only works because we trust it. From clay tablets to crypto, it has shaped everything. The question is, what happens when we stop believing? Our entire civilization is built on invisible promises. Understanding money is understanding ourselves. As we move into the future, the question remains, who controls the story of value? Money was never just metal or paper. It was memory. It was promise. It was trust. Forged in fire, scribed in clay, digitized in code. And as we stand at the edge of a new economic frontier, crypto ledgers, AI-driven banks, digital debt, we must ask, who controls the promise now? And what will it cost tomorrow? Because in the end, the story of money is the story of us, our fears, our hopes, and the invisible strings we call value. Pause. If this journey moved you, subscribe for more deep dives into the past that shapes our future. And remember, the richest currency of all is knowledge.